How y'all doing? It's Jared Khalil with Sound on the Hill. We're getting ready to have our Blacksgiving interview. We are almost done with this month with Tyree Rockets. So make sure y'all tune in. Go send this live to other people. Make sure y'all are tuned in and watching and waiting. Hope everybody had a Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving too. I left my leftovers in Birmingham. So if you got a plate, please send it to me. Yep. So we're just gonna wait a couple minutes for everybody to kind of log on and get with us and join the family and join the live. Yep. How y'all doing, folks? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Was y'all Thanksgiving kind of weird too? Because mine was like, I only spent my Thanksgiving with my cousins, and I didn't see neither of my parents, so that's kind of weird. So. Wasn't it different, CC? It was definitely different. All right, so in a minute, like I said, we are doing our Blacksgiving interview. I'm finna pin the comment down here. I'm finna invite Tyree Rockets on live. If y'all don't know who he is, he's a very dope, like, artist, creative all around. Like, very different and very, like, unique. Like, I definitely like his style. I definitely like his music. There we go. All right, so now I'm finna invite Tyree and we finna start.
My
How you doing,
dog,
sir?
what's good, man?
How you doing?
I can't complain, man. Life is good.
Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to
Happy Thanksgiving to
Blacksgiving.
you. Hope yours was good.
I was just telling like everybody on here, like mine was kind of weird because I didn't see neither of my parents, but
Yeah.
me and my cousin spent the whole day together, and we fixed
Well,
food.
hey, it's still family, But yeah, that got to be weird because I couldn't imagine without my
Like,
folks, my parents, man. But family is family, though, man. At least you got to spend it with, some of your blood and loved ones.
that's facts. Because some people out here that couldn't even do that. So like,
Right.
I really just had to realize to be thankful about that.
That's real, bro.
So we at the end of November. We're at our Blacksgiving month. We on here with Tyree Rockets. So go ahead, just like tell us a little bit about yourself. Let the people know who you are.
I'm Tyree Rockets. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. Grew up in Harvest, country boy,
All right.
A little bit city boy too, but country boy for real. I be fishing and all that, and audio engineering. Been doing that since I was in high school, so that's really it's what I became, and living it.
I was gonna say, does everybody know that like you engineer your own music? Like a lot of people don't know that.
I mean, most people, well, when we talk, they find out, but not everybody does know, but more people are starting to find out, so that's just a blessing. But yeah.
What made you want to like start engineering your own music versus like going to somebody else? Because I know my brother, he's a studio engineer, so I know
Yeah.
like all the work that go into that. It's really tedious type thing. So like, especially managing your own type of voice, it's really hard to not be a perfectionist when it comes to your own stuff.
That's real. What made me want to start engineering my own vocals, and I do for a couple other artists, some of my friends as well. What made me want to get into it was just the diversity in it, that you could, be an artist and be a producer. Like that was what really got me being able to just radar my own, gauge my own sound, and it's just over time it's in, it becomes a part of you, and my vocals are the easiest ones for me to
Work
engineer at
with.
this point, so
Okay.
it's just, yeah, it's a beautiful evolution, I would say.
Cause it's almost like I know for a fact nobody else gonna know my sound like me type thing.
Right, exactly. So that's really what it is. Like I can't just let everybody touch my vocals. Really, I don't let nobody touch them now. But
Okay. I
yeah,
definitely did it. All right. So our next question is, what are your three? Who are your three biggest musical influences?
three three favorite. What
Three of
was
your favorite musical influences.
my
Like who
favorite
helps you kind of just
influences?
shape you?
Definitely. I grew up listening to New Edition, so like that's what really got me on my harmony and like stuff like that. New
Yes, sir.
Edition, man. That's really, I had to throw them up there, but I got three more like that got like my modern sound right. Party Next Door,
Okay.
Tame Impala,
Okay.
and Pharrell. Like as a producer, that's one of my most influential artists to look to. That man Pharrell is a beast.
That's facts.
Real.
That's facts. And see, those are like three really like unique like artists like stuff to put together. And
Yeah.
I can definitely like and see that's why I was kind of really excited for you to answer that question because I couldn't even like predict who you would try to like throw out there. And so I think New Edition is
Yeah.
dope because like people sleep on how intricate '90s harmonies are.
Bro.
'90s harmonies and like the '80s and '90s harmonies, like they were really like they were in there.
Man, what
Like,
even when they was like the 80s, the kid when they was in their kid bag, man, them
mm-hmm.
songs still like, they was on that grown man, like whoever was writing for them, man.
See,
Shout out to
right
them, man, cause
right before we got on this interview, matter of fact, I was listening to Hey Mr. DJ. You know the Hey
yeah.
Mr. D. That's yeah.
By who?
Um dang, I forgot.
You
I
talking
forgot.
about? I'm thinking about Mr. Telephone Man.
No, not that one. Not by New Edition. Let me see if I can find it.
You talking about Rihanna? Hey, Mr. DJ, turn up the
No,
replay.
it was by Janae.
Janae?
Janae.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. That must be a recent track because I'm not hip to nothing new except for
No, this
that
old
hit
school.
different,
It came out in
hit
like
different.
'94.
Oh, we're that hit different though, man. That scissor track.
Huh?
Y'all
Yeah.
be looking for that because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take that beat and do
You gonna hit a
something.
little you gonna hit us with a little remix with it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna be looking out for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know. I got to get
Oh,
me a female artist on that track, but yeah,
I'm weak.
hit different, hit
Cece
different.
said vocals, Jared. Chill out.
You wild.
Okay, so for our next question, we noticed you have your new project, Peak Saturn, is
Yes,
out.
sir.
So what do you like expect people to feel like when you was making this? Because I know you make sure you put like real thought into your music and stuff. So like, what feeling did you want like your listeners to feel when they was getting out of this?
Pink Saturn. That one is like, this one, it means a lot to me because I just, what I wanted the listener to feel is just the complete, like I'm trying to give a relationship playlist on this one, like just I'm trying to take it back, like the 90s, how they was, it's a message in there.
Mm-hmm.
With everything going on right now, I had to, like, the concept was the most important to me. So Pink Saturn, it's about that pink lotus, and actually falling
Ah,
in love, and not playing around.
okay.
Yeah.
So like it's like and then when I think of Saturn, I don't know if you like into astrology and stuff. I think of
Oh
like
yeah. Oh
learning
yeah.
lessons and like discipline because you know that's what that
You
planet
on it.
deals with and stuff
You
like
on it,
that.
bro. Yep.
So is
That's
that
exactly it.
so that's the kind of like lane you was going towards.
Yes, sir. Like
I'm with
the astrology, with like what you said, Saturn, it's about the work and feeling your pain and everything that life entails so that you can get to the next level.
yeah.
Like, so you hit the nail on the head, bro.
Okay, I was making sure. I be
Real,
sure.
like that's you want
I be
it.
trying to think deep. I be trying to think deep,
Respect.
but not too deep.
Yep. Real talk, run the '90s back. That's what I was going for. Like, my own caliber though.
And see, a lot of people don't realize, like, we low key been kind of like doing the full circle with like the
Oh
music
yeah.
era, because especially like with the rappers going back, like they're going to like the little singing, the sing rap
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
Like they've been going back to like low key putting harmonies on there and not even like realizing it. Like
Not even
they
realizing that you right, bro. Like it's definitely in the air. And I love every like I said, that hit different, bro. Like just that track right there, that's '90s all day. Like SZA be on it. And
SZA definitely knows some music.
she
SZA
be
knows some
on it.
music.
I listened to a track by her earlier. I can't even tell you what it was. It was an older track, but like the samples in there and everything, like
You know who
you
actually had a really dope sample on that keeps coming on, and I wasn't even trying to listen to it. "Inhale" by Bryson Tiller.
in
That
here.
sample. Mm-hmm. That sample he has on that song, if you haven't listened to it, check that out.
I'm gonna have to check that one
You
out.
definitely have to check that out. You'll like that. You'll like that sample. That sample in
When
that
did this
song
drop?
goes hard. Huh?
When did that drop?
I think like a month or two ago.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was like around
sleep.
the same time that Hit Different dropped. That's why I kept hearing it.
I'm sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check it out after the interview for sure.
He snapped on that song. He made that song slide for real.
I've been waiting on him, man. Been
So
waiting.
next question. Next question. What is your highest goal when it comes to your career? Like, where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
10 years from now, my highest aspiration is just to give back and to, whatever I learn, be able to reciprocate that. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's really it. Take my sound to the next level, as well as, next, like just to put it in plain, like the picture, I see myself just giving back to the youth. Like, I have my own studio and,
Hey,
give some guys the opportunity to thrive,
I hope
the
everybody like really.
opportunity that I didn't get, like give them some of that.
I hope people like were really listening to that, because like that's big, especially
Yeah,
like with a lot of like the black youth that's trying to get into like the music industry,
right.
but getting
It
like
ain't
kind of
easy.
lost, and
Yeah,
it's not
not easy.
it's not
I
easy.
know. Yep. So
That's why I kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, like because I actually finna graduate in December in music at A&M, but I do
congrats,
not
bro.
want to be a performer just
Yeah,
because of the fact that I know like how the industry is, and like it's
right.
just a lot of twists and turns, and I
I
don't know
feel
if I'm
that,
ready for
man. Yeah.
that.
I perform, but I'm not a performer. Like I feel you on that. Like I perform, but it's rare. Like that's why folks don't see me out. Like I'm really just, like I said, trying to get this studio and work behind the scenes, man. That's where the bread is.
Okay.
Where the bread is, bro.
What are y'all doing in these comments? Are y'all having a
Y'all
rap
going
battle?
crazy in the comments. Shout out
Are y'all
everybody in the
setting up a
comments.
rap battle?
Rap battle. Come
I am
see me at
screaming.
the rap battle though.
Well, make sure y'all put Tyree on there in the back, for the vocals and stuff. Make sure y'all have him on there for a little diversity and stuff like
Real,
that.
real, bro. Shout out. Real talk.
All right,
That's all
so
I be wanting to do.
so
Just
on the
fame
next
on the track.
question, we already talked about you being an audio engineer.
Yep.
And you already said that you produce your own music.
Yep.
So with you trying to go for like that '90s style, how do you like perfectly combine like your old school style with like the current studio music? I know I talked to Kelvin a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago back by that, and
It's
I know he
my
was older.
dog.
He was talking about how he keeps his ear to the street being an older guy.
Yeah.
So how do you mix the two being younger?
So I listen to a lot of old tracks, and the new stuff is just that's natural for me. The 808s and the snares and the hi-hats, like that's trap drums, like that's easy for me to incorporate in the music. But
Mhm.
I going back in time, that helps me to balance it out, because then you can find, like you don't hear a lot of those snare, like the synths and stuff they used to use, so that's really something that I like to incorporate too, is synths and 808s for real, for me. What up, my dog? Big live.
And see, like when it comes to like I remember I was watching like a documentary I think one time, and it was
Yep.
talking about like when like the 808s and stuff like really first started coming into the music industry, because before that it was like everybody live in the studio, the
Right.
drummer there, the pianist
Oh yeah.
there, the bass guy there. So like
Everybody in there.
once like the 808s and stuff started came, and it was crazy like how it really like did away with like a whole lot of people, but
Yeah.
at the same time it brought a lot of people in at the same time. It's kind of like a pros and cons. I thought it was wild.
Yeah. It's a conundrum for real. Cause for me, I say you can't beat the live band and the live sound. Like that's something else I'm trying to get more incorporated with or incorporate more of because yeah, you can't beat that.
You
Shout
can't.
out my man Seth Minor and yeah, we coming with some live stuff soon. Y'all see what's up.
Oh what?
Yeah.
You can do some live covers to like some songs you already did. Or you working some new stuff.
Just incorporating live music into the music that I'm producing. Like
Okay.
so live instruments instead of, all electronical. And what you saying too, in due time. That's why I got to talk to you and Cece about some stuff. But the live thing,
You
yeah,
know we at. I can say you know
I
we at,
got you,
man.
bro. Like I'm trying to set some stuff up, but in due time,
But people sleep
yeah.
on like live bands, like, and it can go with any genre. People sleep on live bands. Like, think about. I don't know if you remember that Chief Keef when he rapped on Finito with the violins in the background.
Oh yeah.
And everybody went up for that.
Yeah, man. Nah, Chief Keef the
And then
GOAT.
especially like Chloe and Haley, and they've been redoing a lot of stuff they've been doing. I don't know if you
Oh
listen to
yeah.
them either.
I know about them too. I ain't heard none of their new stuff, but when they came on, what was they on? It wasn't American Idol. Where
It
they
was on
where
like a award show or something like that a while back. They did
something, man.
performance.
But yeah, they the bomb.
They definitely are. Like they've been working their ass off. Like for real, for real. They've been
Yeah,
all in their tennis court too. Like they do most of their performance in their tennis court in their like backyard.
that's crazy. I'm gonna have to
Like they
go
set
do
it up
some.
like
You
that.
putting me on today, man. I'm gonna have to go do some more research, man. Cause
Check them out. I promise. If you check them out,
real,
like because like Beyonce is their mentor, so like they don't
I
have
didn't
nothing.
know that.
Yeah, Beyonce
That's
their mentor,
crazy.
so they don't have nothing.
No wonder I be seeing them all over the place. That makes sense.
Beyonce found them on you because they was like, they was like real hype on YouTube, like way back in the
Yeah.
day. Beyonce found them on YouTube and took them under her wing, and that's why they is
Let's
like they
go,
is now.
guys. Yep.
Not
Real.
Pookie Lot. So what lane or genre would you say that you fit into?
My genre is space trap and post R&B and post
Space
rock
trap.
as well. Cause
Can
we
you
be
can you like
rocking out
explain all those just for
all of
like
them.
post?
So space trap, that's like it's trap, but it's R&B. Like this is R&B and trap merged together. Post R&B, it's about the same, but it's more singing. Like when I'm straight singing, like Pink Saturn was post
Mm-hmm.
R&B
Okay.
versus my first album, GYAL. That one was space trap, like more rap. And post rock is R&B and rock merged together. More like guitars and just more of the rock BPM to it.
Like kind of like the Post Malone type of
Right.
style, like thing.
Yep.
Okay,
Tame
okay,
Impala.
okay.
Yeah,
Got
some of
you.
that stuff SZA be doing, like, with the guitars. Yeah, Space Trap, man. We created this in Atlanta in
Okay.
2014. Yeah. Some of
Okay.
my guys, Rashad, we about to put a track out. And some of my older stuff on SoundCloud it's all Space Trap. So
That's
yeah.
dope to even
Yeah.
say that you came up with a whole nother like genre. Like that's big,
Real.
and it's
You
dope
know,
too. Like it's really dope.
going for it, man. That's all we can do is go for it or don't. So,
Especially like
but
nowadays with like people trying to find the sound. Like people really work hard to find the sound. So to make a
yeah,
whole nother sound is harder than people even know.
real talk.
So how did you even come up about like making that sound? Like what makes you be like, dang, this me? Like when did you finally realize like this is my sound, this works for me?
So me and my homie Rashad, man, 2014, we was just college dorm room days. I was a freshman at Morehouse, and you know, I'm studying biology, he's studying computer science, like knowing this ain't where we going, you know what I'm saying?
Knowing I'm supposed to
So
be doing something else.
right, we got on that. We just got in there, you know, turned the dorm room into the studio, started making beats, and that like from there when I heard his beats, I was like, oh man, that's like a lot of folks will want to rap on this, but I'm a rap and sing on this, you know, and like that from there took off.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
And when it came to like coming up with Pink Satin, like how was it working on that project? Like we talked about like, what you want people to hear and like how you want them to feel, but like how was it working on that project? Like first of all, how long did it take you to like finish it? Start to finish.
Man, it took a long time. It was like a year and some change, like, cause I just be compiling stuff, and
Mm,
so took me like I was just recording tracks, and then after I record the tracks, it took me I say 6 months to record everything, and then I went and took another 6 months to you know
put everything
just
else together.
compile it all and put the track list together. So yeah, it's been like it was a year and a couple months.
I know you had
And
to
I
be really
try to
patient with
spend
yourself.
time on them so that they can, like I do feel like people come back to Pink Saturn, and more people starting to listen to it, and it's been out since September, so
Mm.
it's just rolling like snowballing.
I'm gonna say, but Saturn is one of the slowest planets in the solar
My
system.
guy,
So
real talk, but that energy though,
like
the
Saturn got that
energy right
real.
though, like
You gonna have to feel this growth. You gonna have to like
yeah,
learn this lesson while we doing this. But you
you
got
right,
it though.
you right, bro. Like yeah, that was the thing too. Like it's all about the work for me, and it ain't about nothing else. Like the shine will come, I ain't worried about the shine.
Hmm.
Like, like I'm doing this because I love it. I'm passionate about it. And some people out there love it too, and that's
Hmm.
the second priority. But, you know, building it up,
And
like
so
it's first about yourself. Like you got to do something for yourself, find the purpose. And then if others come to it, you know what I'm saying, bro. Like then you
like make
got to,
sure make sure you
yeah,
do it for your satisfaction. Once you do it to your satisfaction, like everybody else gonna love it. Because of
right.
the because of the simple fact that you love it, everybody else gonna love it. I promise.
Yes, sir. You preaching, bro. You preaching. Real talk.
Man, I promise. Like I just know. I know the feeling. I do know
Yeah.
the feeling.
Oh
Cause I
yeah.
just like I said, I'm graduating, so I had to do my senior recital this semester. So I was like going in, like I was going hard on myself. Like I was
I
like
bet.
from even through the pandemic, because I was supposed to do it like before we got out of school lessons, but the pandemic
Yeah.
happened. So I've been like I was going hard on myself. I was decking off. I was trying to make sure everything was perfect. But
Yeah.
one thing people, artists and creators have to realize is that barely anything that we do gonna be perfect.
Oh yeah. Nothing like that's the thing, man. You saying it right there.
Like
That beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
barely anything is gonna be perfect when it comes to that, because it's
Yeah.
like ain't nothing gonna really be up to your standards.
Exactly.
So like,
Right. You gotta but that's something that I didn't started to come to accept. Like what is perfect.
mm,
You know, and when I looked at it like that, I was like, everything is perfect. So, like once you know, get to like everything is what it is.
yeah,
So when you working on something, you gotta, like you said, it's not ever gonna be perfect. You're gonna always feel like it could be better, but that's just the internal, like you gotta go introspective, like,
yeah.
you know, I
You got
got
sometimes
something good here.
sometimes you got to look at your work like from the audience point of view, which is really hard to do,
Oh yeah,
and just kind of see like, well, dang, would they like this? Because they don't even know all the details that I know.
right.
Like they just know it's music.
Yeah, I don't even be caring about the audience, bro. That's like at the end of the day, the audience that I've gained over time now is only because I was doing it for myself.
And
You
those
know,
are the best folks.
real talk, and I did have some people before that like they went like I was thinking about what they like, but it wasn't fulfilling me. You know, so at this point, with me doing it like that, it just feels so fulfilling.
See, and that's the best type of gratitude. I'm glad that you kind of like finally got into that space and you got
Real,
comfortable with like your music and your art. Because there's people out here like grown, like probably like legends in the game.
yeah,
They're still not even satisfied with themselves and what they
right,
do. So like that's a big step, and people don't even like
major.
realize how big like that is to just like be confident in your own purpose and your own art
Just
and your
be,
own like. I
yep.
promise.
I feel you, bro. That's
So,
facts.
so you said you was at Morehouse.
What
And you
up,
said you.
Soul Group in this mud? Yeah, Morehouse, man.
So when
Uh,
did you finally realize that like biology wasn't it? Like what did you like? What was it? What was like? What was the
when did I
shit?
realize what?
When did you realize like you was gonna keep doing just go straight music? Like you was just gonna like focus in on it. What was the shift? What caused it?
Man, I finally realized that music was my end goal probably about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I really knew, like I've been doing it since 2012, but it never really, some of them tracks got like 5,000 views, 10,000 views, like, but I was like, listening to what my parents were saying and like what people was telling me I should do in my life. And so that finally took me to the point where I was like, dog, if I keep living like this, I'm never gonna
Gonna
be
be
happy.
happy.
Yep. So that that was what it was. I was like, man, I had to drop out of school, man. I had about 12 classes left at UH, and I had to drop out, man. I was like,
But
you know,
there's nothing wrong with that because like people like yo whatever your passion is, if you go where your passion is, you won.
yeah.
If you
Oh
do what you
yeah,
want to do, you won. Like for real, for like, cause you chose happiness over anything else. Like you
major
chose
fact.
what you wanted to do over anything else. Like
Yep.
most definitely.
Gotta
And
do
so I
it.
definitely appreciate you being
Yeah, it's a rat
transparent about
race
that.
out here, man. And don't
I
get caught up in it. Like that's the best. Choose you.
facts.
Real.
All right. So we do have a couple questions in the thing. I'm
Shout out
gonna.
to everybody in here. Y'all dope. Shout out my cousin DMR. Still waiting on that feature, dog. What's good?
Uh-oh.
What's
I think
good?
hey, me and Cecil was talking about how everybody keep coming on these lives calling each other out. Like everybody keep coming on these lives, talk about who they been meaning to
Oh,
collab with,
I'm
who they be
weak,
want on their next track, who they be
man.
like.
Nah, that one gonna happen for sure.
Everybody be going over here just like on it, and
I'm weak.
I love the energy though, cause like y'all been everybody been holding each other accountable.
Right. Oh yeah, that's how we gotta do it, man. The community, it's only getting stronger. I love the community out here.
Right.
It can still be better, as far as support and all that. But we on the way.
I'm gonna say we
And
definitely
that's
on the way.
all we can do is lead by example. That's the best thing you can do for anybody and yourself.
All right. So our first question
Oh, real.
is, how old do you go back? I think she's talking about like when it comes to like music and stuff like that. Like what year? Like what decade as far as you would go back?
Oh man, I'll be going back.
I know for
Back
me, I
is
love 70s. That's where I probably stop. 70s is
what's
my
my favorite
time.
or where how far? Cause I'll be going all the way back to Sebastian Bach, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Frederick Chopin. All
they
that.
actually say that Beethoven was black.
Oh yeah, he was.
I learned that from Dr.
Beethoven was black, y'all.
Shout out to
Like,
Dr. Carney at A&M. He made sure to tell everybody that came through his class.
big facts. He had the
Be-
afro, man.
Beethoven was black. I think he was. I think what it was is they said he was mulatto because I think he was like
Yeah,
he wanted. I think his mother might have been African American. His father might have been white. But they said that I learned because they said we analyzed a piece of his music,
yeah.
and Beethoven was over here using syncopation in the 1800s.
Oh yeah. Like, nah. This man was in there, bro. Like, this man cut some of his finger
Yeah,
off. You know what I'm saying? To
yeah.
play keys. Like, my man elongated his thumb. Like, dog, you
Like he
really
didn't
love
care.
this.
That was dedication.
Dedication, bro.
Your whole life.
Like many pieces that would have never happened if he ain't do that.
And I
So,
wouldn't have did it myself. I ain't gonna lie. I
me
love music.
either, bro. I'm good.
I'm not gonna mutilate my hand.
In the 1800s, bro.
Hey,
You feel me?
he said
What you
finger
gonna do? Pour some
long.
whiskey on that mug, bro? For real, bro. That, hey, shout out that man.
Okay, so you said you'll go back to like Beethoven, but
Yeah,
what's your favorite decade?
favorite decade got to be the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, like those synths and the trumpets and just the way they used
The
to
trumpets.
combine and compose music.
They used to go
It's
in on the trumpets.
never changed. Like, never, I've never seen it beat to this day. Cyndi Lauper,
Yeah.
all these dope people, man. Like
And see,
Michael Jackson, Prince.
the thing about the 80s that is so dope is like it was like the one era I say where like as black as a culture, black people like we just went free with our music style. Like we didn't
Yeah,
care about like what was going on. Well, we cared about what was going on. We didn't care like what people was thinking about our style and stuff. Like we made sure for a fact that we made sure we had our own style and we had our own things going on. Like we made sure we explored to everything, rock,
yes, sir.
pop, all that, hip hop. Like we was everywhere.
Still are.
Definitely
So
are.
yeah, much respect, bro. Like, been that way.
Like shout out to
Like we was talking about Beethoven. Like, it's been that way, man. Like, they just stuff be changing, bro, getting whitewashed and stuff. But we know what's up.
we definitely know what's up. We
We know
always know what's
what's
up.
up. And that's why, like you said, man, like that music degree, bro, like that's needed. Art is forever. History is forever, man. Like,
And see if people really knew like how much like first the black people did in like music and stuff like that. Like I ain't saying, it's ours, but
yeah,
I'm saying we the best.
real
But
talk. We the best music, they say. All
I'm
right,
just saying.
fellas. Oh,
So who's your favorite 80s artist?
favorite what artist?
Your 80s artist. What's your favorite
80s.
80s artist?
Man, like I said, New Edition was dope. I'm trying to think, man, cause I be all up in it, bro, all over the place. Um, trying to think. I be listening to a lot of rock from that era, like Leonard Skinner,
Hmm.
and it's a lot more, but I can't. Like, I done blanked out, man.
See, that's my problem. I can't.
Blanked out.
It's something about rock that
Yeah,
I can't just like I can listen to it, but I can't
yeah.
go dive deep into rock.
You ain't listened to Leonard Skinner before, or like,
Not
you know
heavy.
what I'm saying? Free Bird, like that's a good track, bro.
No, I never heard Freebird.
That's
No,
what
I
I'm
haven't.
saying. It's about the concept for me, man. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you just crack a beer open and listen to that Leonard Skinner, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go, man. I got a couple now.
All
Pink
right, go and roll
Floyd.
them out.
Pink
Who?
Floyd,
Pink Floyd is definitely
dope.
staple.
Like, that music, man.
What about I'm not sure if they in the right area. What about Fleetwood Mac?
Yeah. You said who?
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac? Never heard of them.
Fleet. I've been saying they a good band too. I know I heard a couple of their stuff like when I work in the store because I work in a store
Yeah,
in the mall.
I
So I know
feel
I
you.
heard a couple of their stuff.
You'll
So
find a lot of good music playing in the mall, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll pick up some stuff. Like, I be finding a lot of samples and stuff. I'll be like, Siri, what is this? You know what I'm saying?
or like half the songs that like this be on TikTok now. Like you only see the kids doing the dances to them, but then we
Yeah.
actually listen to the song. You be like, the song kind of fire. Like,
Yeah,
it's kind of like, all right.
that Gabby track, that thing hard. You know what I'm talking about? The ones
Which one?
they on there like, she a thought hard break. They
Yeah.
doing that dance. Yeah, that track hard, bro.
It's so crazy. Like one thing could change like the whole like tone or something. You just going from like hearing the song in the club to seeing
Yeah,
some kids like hit the road to it real quick or
right.
change the whole like way you view that song.
That's how stuff go viral, dog. Real talk.
But they don't say marketing geniuses.
Yeah,
Anybody who's been using TikTok for like they music and stuff, I say like they're really smart right now because TikTok
real.
is like I think is one of the highest social medias right now.
Oh yeah, that's the wave. And I'm finna have to make a dance track for y'all too. Hold up. I was finna
Yeah.
say y'all are cutting up in the comments, bro. Shout out to y'all still.
Y'all definitely they been cut up from the
Leonard
time like we
Skinner.
started,
They
especially
going hard
between.
on Leonard Skinner down there, bro. Hold up.
He said, "I'm about to skin OJ for Leonard and them."
I'm dead, bro. What are y'all talking?
They
Y'all
started talking about
wild.
having a rap battle, and then
Oh
after that, I
man.
think they just went to start the flaming each other in the comments. I've been trying to focus the whole time. I've been crying.
Y'all wow. That's what I'm saying, bro. I ain't know y'all was this lit on the interviews, bro.
They've been going in the
God.
whole time, but it's okay
That's what's up
because
though.
when it's time for that interview, we're gonna be in the comments cutting up just like them.
Word. Well, yeah. Let me know about the rap battle. I'm trying to get in on it. I ain't
Most
trying to
definitely.
battle though. I'm not a battle rapper, but I'll get in there and put a couple conscious bars
Okay,
in. You know,
y'all heard that? Tyree said he dropping in there.
I'm gonna drop in there
He said he
like an
dropping in there.
eagle. Real talk.
Y'all be killing me all, but all right. So my last question for you
Yes, sir.
is Blacksgiving. Even though we done with Thanksgiving, this whole little weird Thanksgiving. What
Yeah.
have you been thankful for in this year? Like I know it's too much going. It's been so much going on through this year. COVID, race riots, everything, new election, new president. So what are you thankful for in this year?
Man, CC, let me know. I'm definitely down to help you plan it. I'm thankful for my family overall, you know what I'm saying? My family, my couple good friends that I got out here, you know. Um, the great food that I've been eating lately, like, you know, everything, bro. Being from A to B, you know, like, man, I had a wreck last month, man. And it was just like I flipped my car, you know,
Marshes?
two
I think I
times.
remember
Like
seeing
that
that.
thing, yeah, bro. And that thing, like it could have been, you know what I'm saying? That car could have been dying, but this car's still rolling. Until I get something new, man. Like I'm thankful for that. I could have been
Oh, it's
dead,
coming.
could have broke my hand, but yeah, man. I'm
I'm
just thankful for life.
I'm definitely glad like you're okay. Like you came out of that like with no scratches and everything.
Thank y'all,
Like
man.
look at you, like you still been walking and stuff on live. Like
Real, like yeah, bro. It could have went any kind of way, bro. The more I think back on it. Any kind of way, bro. And I'm like you said, bro. Glad I'm okay too, cause I wouldn't want to put my mama through putting me in the grave, you know.
man,
And you know, so I
man.
just made me move more cautious. Don't look at your phone when you're driving, y'all, cause 1 second will do it. I'm telling you,
That's what it
one
was.
second will do it, bro.
And see, we be forgetting that because we so used to looking at our phones in our generation. Like that's nothing to us.
Man, what? Like it's that man. It's this like a body part, man.
All right, so like you got Pink Satin out. You've been working all year. You're
Yep.
thankful for everything. Like, what do you have coming up?
What's
Like, what you
coming
got
up?
planned? What you been planning on the low? I know you've been working.
I'm trying to shoot some music videos, man. I'm
Hey,
trying to get that in order. So I'm gonna shoot a couple for Pink Saturn. That's my plan before the year is out. And
okay.
then I'm planning on dropping the Smoothie Tape Volume 4 in December or January. I don't know which yet.
Ooh,
But yeah, like 5 tracks, you know, my YouTube thing. Like,
okay.
yeah, so
So y'all make sure y'all go check
man, it's
out.
gonna be a cold winter.
Okay, we definitely gonna be waiting on that. Like,
Real talk.
cause
That's
I'm
what that's the edition that's coming out. You know, the volume 4. It's a cold winter. Like
so it's gonna be like space trap, easy
this
give it
shit's
like
sad, bro.
post R&B, post rock.
This shit is sad, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like some get some tracks on there. Like they not like you know what I'm saying. Like but it's sad though. Like
I would say, why you say it's sad?
somebody might cry. You know what I'm saying? Like this is about endings and new beginnings.
Mm,
You know, like
okay.
wintertime, death, and then it's gonna be spring again. Like,
Oh,
but
so you really
like
dealing
you
with that,
know what I'm
like.
saying? Like letting go and just you know what I'm saying, getting through like phases, man.
So would you say like you kind of like mesh, because like you talking about like your project is dealing with the cold winter and it's kind of like the
Yeah,
vibes of it is kind of like dealing with like when it comes,
yeah,
because I don't know if like people know about like spirituality and stuff, like when it comes to
yeah.
like fall, it's all about things dying, things getting left, things you
Right.
don't need anymore getting left behind and stuff like that.
Yep.
So do you kind of like design your music with like the things that go on into the world and stuff like that? Because I'm kind of like picking up on that.
That's what I try to always like just stay grounded. So yeah, that it's really what's going on in my life,
Okay.
like but it's always related to the world as well. Like Pink Saturn, man, that was because like I was getting more into astrology than I had been before,
Hmm.
and just looking up at the stars and seeing that everything is up there, as above, so below, like.
Yeah.
You
Don't even
looking
know
at
it.
the water when you look up. So yeah, man, it's all related, like you saying, but it's hard to put it into words. Like,
You talking about me preaching and now you preaching because like
bro, that's my life path, bro, for real.
I promise.
Being teaching, bro, whatever I know, give it away.
Well, I can say like we're definitely like proud of you. You know, your family like we definitely proud of you. Been watching you grow,
Man,
been watching
thank
you
you.
work. We been listening to your stuff. We make like you definitely been on it. We definitely been on
Oh yeah, I already know, bro. Y'all know what it is. It's always love. Like
it.
vice versa, all day. Anything y'all need from me, y'all know y'all got it.
I would like to say, we family, and Cece already
Yep.
said she wants your help planning this little
Yep.
rap battle that they
Oh,
playing
that's
in the
gotta
matter
happen.
of 45 minutes on this
Yeah.
live.
Real. Real. How long we been on live?
We only been on like about 45. It's been 45 minutes already.
It felt like way less than that, bro.
Exactly.
Dang,
Live.
bro. We gotta talk more often, man.
Hit me up, bro. I promise. I'm
Real
just out
talk.
here. I be chilling. I be in Huntsville. I be with CC all the time.
Real.
I'm right here.
Hey, shout out everybody in here for real. For the love.
Because they turned it up. I ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
thankful for y'all.
We got
My
some Rocket
man is in here.
tears.
My man Uli, y'all.
Yeah.
Everybody blow Uli's message up, bro. Say like we need 2 videos. Tell him that, bro.
Oh,
Like, yeah, Uli is the man. I'm calling Uli out too.
so he's the one that's been
I'm waiting on Uli.
all right. So Uli, where you at?
Yeah,
We might need to get him on here for an interview
I'm gonna hit him up. Yeah,
one.
y'all need to talk to Uli too. That man's fire with the camera, bro.
All right.
All day.
So y'all look for Tyree Rockets and Uli and they video. That's what shooting your videos coming out.
I'm trying. Like I said, I'm waiting on him. But like I said, yeah, foot on the gas. This man say he on the gas. I'm about to be on the same thing. And shoot, yeah, y'all. Like I said, everything will happen in due time. Uli is definitely on the roster. And I
Okay.
got a couple other people that I'm gonna be shooting videos with, but
Okay.
hey, it cut out on you for a second, bro.
Hello. What was that? Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's it.
What was that you
Yeah,
said? I ain't say anything.
it cut out on you.
Okay. I can hear you now.
Yeah, well, I wasn't saying nothing. I was just saying, like, just keep it locked. Cause yeah, Uli just said we locked in, so y'all be on the lookout. It's gonna be a cold winter.
I
That
said, well, we
ozone,
looking like a. Well, it was
y'all
good
full
talking to you, bro. Like
you too, man.
that be that be
I'm
going
reading
in all
the
day.
comments, bro. It was good
I
talking
wish
to you
like we
too,
could
man.
save these.
Y'all can't say these.
Once it's on IGTV, like all the comments that was on the live, they don't be on there
Oh
like that. Like it
yeah,
don't right.
they used to
So it
say
don't be like that once we get to IGTV. I wish,
Yeah,
cause this would be hilarious. I would post these all month.
right. I hear that, bro. I don't know what they got going on,
But it was
but well, there's something you can do. Like there's other apps for that. like
Mercy?
streaming apps.
Well, we'll definitely talk because
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna need
gonna
to.
talk, bro. Like
But it was nice talking to you.
you
Everybody on
too,
here,
man.
go check out Pink Satin. It's just really a dope concept all overall. Y'all just seeing this breakdown, everything that it means, every art of thought that he put into it. So go check out Pink Satin. Go look out. He got some music videos coming up. He got another project coming out. This is gonna be a real cold winter. So y'all get ready to go
Yeah,
ahead and put y'all coats on. And we thank you so much for coming on here today, Tyree. It was definitely
major love, man. And yeah, we'll talk. I
vice
see
versa.
y'all. Everybody love. All
Appreciate it,
right,
brother.
peace.
All right, thank y'all to everybody that came on here. Even though y'all cut up there, I am really screaming at the whole comment section tonight. Like y'all went in, but we're gonna keep going with our Blacksgiving interviews tonight. We have another interview at 8 today, so we just got like an hour break, and we're gonna be back on here. So make sure y'all stay up, turn our post notifications on, and keep